we have the fantastic Maya Higa. She actually hit 1 million subs on YouTube, so shout out to her. That's really awesome. You may know Maya Higa as my kickflip apprentice. I know in the comments you're going to say, did she land the kickflip? No comment is Rick's official answer. But I see that she went snowboarding. It's a little bit funny because she can't do anything action sports related without Rick saying, oh, I gotta give you some tips. I gotta teach you how to do it. But I thought it would be funny to watch her go snowboarding, as I am an aspiring snowboarder and my girlfriend is Olympic snowboarder. So yeah, I thought we could watch Maya's attempt at snowboarding. I'm curious to see. Also curious to see, did she ride goofy or regular? And I'm curious to see if the skate skills translate to snow skills.
To a very special vlog. Like and subscribe now, or else you're not gonna see me snowboard. Here we go. First things first, some coloring time in the morning. These markers are magic, genuinely. Kids get such cool stuff nowadays, and it's actually really unfair. Look how cool that is. Wow, art. Okay, there's just a bunch of footage of me playing with these markers. This is not the point of the vlog. This is the point of the vlog. Utah. It's snowing. It's actually not snowing, but there's snow. Oh, here's me getting out of bed naturally. I'm ready to go. All right, fit check. What are we looking at for snowboard fit?
So this wasn't live. This was just a real video, right?
And Lindsay gave me these freaking raccoon with peanut butter with jelly sandwich socks. Oh yeah. Actually, one of the craziest thrifted finds I've ever had. Oppa socks. Oppa socks again, in case you didn't see him. I thrifted this neck thing also to keep me warm. Oh yeah, ready to go, thumbs up. All right, I decided to braid my hair today so it stayed out of my face. Here's a time lapse of me braiding my hair. Oh, I was showing you my pimple patch.
The quality of the video seems it was taken from a live. I don't think this is taken from a live. I think she just filmed this. I'm curious to see what snowboard she gets too.
Patches. I've had some hormonal acne lately. You guys know how it is. Maybe you don't, but YMCA.
Oh, for the vlog. Oh, hello, vlog. Are you talking to it? No. Okay, great. Hi, Tammy. Hi.
Do a little makeup, but it's nice. Wow. What do you guys think? Rate my makeup out of 10. Okay, first things first. Pick your snowboarding beer. You gotta put it in your backpack. You have to drink it at the top of a mountain.
When I went to one of the snowboarding comps recently with Janice, I went to get a coffee from the bar, and it was like pre-registration, whatever. It's literally like 8:30 a.m. And then the guy in front of me orders a shot and a beer together, and I'm ordering a coffee. I'm like, bro, it's 8:30. Like, what are you doing?
I don't make the rules. Step 2, try on the snowboarding boots.
Vans?
Oh, yeah.
What is this? I mean, I literally know 0 brands other than Vans, so I don't know.
Step 3, get in the car. I thrifted that hat too. Snowboarding bag, ready to go. Time to go to the snowboarding mountain. I have snowboarded before when I was like, I don't know, like 7, maybe. I snowboarded once when I was a kid, and I liked it a lot when I was a kid. You'll see how this goes. No spoilers. Really pretty drive though. Look at this. Country roads, take me home to the place.
They can't be Vans. Vans look cool.
Oh, we got to stop at the scenic.
Damn. What a sick overlook.
Are you kidding? Look how cool this is. Nature. Life. World peace.
That is pretty
and some
crazy.
Little tracks. Cute. Some snowy tracks. Oh, this is me finding a... Oh, that's me finding a... That's me finding a... Lightning McQueen's in there.
Yeah, she said
Give
Utah.
plants a chance. Don't step on the freaking plants, y'all. Leave them alone. They need to grow. Okay, here we are at the ski resort. That is the ski lift. That's where you go up to the top of the mountain. We're parking the car. Here's me putting on some of my snowboarding gear.
Let's
my
see
goggles.
the board. Oh.
Yay.
Yay. Do I look like I'm meant to be here? Do you guys
What logo is that?
think I look like natural and organic and experienced? I'm borrowing a snowboard today, by the way. This is not my snowboard. It's a very nice snowboard, though. It is for kids, but it fits and I like it. Here's the responsibility code. Always stay in control. You must be able to stop, avoid people or objects. That is a problem for me. I don't know how to do that, but you know, you'll see. I did. Look at my nephew's skis. I'm sorry. Is that not the cutest? It's a full-size ski and that's his ski. Are those so cute? All right, then we had to get in line.
When she skated, was she goofy or regular? This is regular, right? I'm trying to think. She rode goofy and kickflipped regular. She skates goofy. Well, she was like, she was kickflipping not the way she was riding. I think she was ride goofy and kickflip. Or was it maybe the other
Get
way?
in line for this magic carpet. You ride up
Yeah,
to
maybe it
the
was the
top,
other way.
so it's
She
like a
rode
ski
regular and
lift for
kickflip goofy.
babies. So you can go up to the top of the bunny hill. Look, there's a little baby.
Hooray.
It's me. Time to learn how to snowboard. It was actually really hard to put these
Okay, boots look like way too loose.
on. Maybe I'm just dumb. But this was the worst part about snowboarding, maybe, was putting
No,
the
it
things
sucks.
on and taking them off again.
I think it's annoying too.
For the record, that crying is not me. That was a baby. That is
The
a
boot
baby.
looks
That's
like
not
it's not
me
really
crying.
done up
No,
tight
my
enough
boyfriend
though.
had to help me.
Good thing is you're not the person that's having the worst time on this hill.
Once you get it in there, though, it's kind of satisfying. All right.
All right, and that's a tutorial done.
Wow. I'm standing up on the snowboard. That's step one. Step.
Yeah, the boot is not laced up. That's what I'm saying.
Tutorial done.
Wow.
Like, it doesn't look tight enough. Like, this part should be way tighter, I think.
I'm standing up on the snowboard. That's step one. Step two, have someone push you.
No, this is a bad idea.
Wait,
Because
now she's
you can't walk
goofy?
because your feet are attached to each other. How?
So she is doing goofy, but the board is backwards, right? Like, that logo is meant to be the front? No, wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it says button. So that's meant to be the front.
Inconvenient.
I'm really curious to see if she rides
Yeah,
goofy
this
or
is
regular.
a bad omen, everybody. There's a freaking ambulance just picked somebody up. And they're like, yeah, just stand up on the snowboard and then ride down the hill. Anyway, here I go.
Look at her go.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Okay, flat bottom.
That was
Uh-oh.
good.
Yeah,
No.
she turned.
Admit that was good in the comments right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, cut the edge.
I fell.
Nice.
Fall number one. Things could be worse. I look stupid. Do you guys think I look stupid?
Whoa.
Is this embarrassing? Should I not post?
So, like, when I learned snowboard, I was a little kid, and my dad was, like, a bit into skiing. So, like, we had a little bit of, like, winter sports knowledge. And me and my brother went skiing a bunch of times. Then snowboarding was kind of only rising in popularity back then. And then I just randomly, we go, yeah, let's try snowboarding. And I just tried similar to this. But, like, maybe I think it would be easier if someone... I didn't know about, like, turning on the edges and shit like that until I met Janice. So maybe it would be better if you have, like, at least, like, a brief lesson. All right, you got to turn on each edge. You can go edge, toe side, flat bottom, edge, heel side. This is how you turn. This is regular. This is goofy.
Post this vlog. I fell
Feet
again.
seem to be super close. That's true, too. And especially, it looks like this board is set up for regular with this facing forward. And then the feet kind of, like more back heavy and close together. So, yeah, she could have spaced them a bit more. But it
I
probably
fell
doesn't
again.
matter.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, okay.
Now she's regular.
Okay, not bad. Okay. This is kind of scary. Like, this is the bunny hill or whatever, but there's a lot of people to avoid. All right, we get up, we fall again.
You kind of turned.
We get up.
Yeah.
There's
like
a guy that
We
trains
learn how to
people. Yeah,
turn.
is it
Yeah,
Half Cap
yeah.
King?
Wait, watch me turn.
With Snow Jesus? Yeah, see, like, they're really not centered.
See if you can turn again.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Wait, I'm doing it. I look really confident doing it too. What do you guys think?
I'd be curious
going
to
really
hear what
fast
Janice says
also.
about this.
Oh yeah.
That looks
But yeah,
good.
this is why beginner snowboarders always smoke themselves, is like, they don't know that you're meant to be on one edge or the other. And then when you go flat bottom, it's called, like what she's doing is she's just riding flat, which, like, if you don't know any better, like, why wouldn't you do that? She's riding flat, and then when you start turning, it will, like, hit a, like, clump of snow, and it's called, like, catching your edge, and then you just go boom. And beginner will just go flat bottom, catch the edge. It just takes one time of boom, and then no more, please. They don't want to do it again, which is fair enough.
She's
But
lying.
yeah, I feel like you got to kind of explain it to them about the edges.
Time for another magic carpet. Oh no, wait. Time for the ski lift. I'm scared of going on the ski lift.
That's
I
what happened to
actually think
Mowgli.
Ski lifts are super dangerous.
That's scary.
I'm
So
sur-
you're typically either leaning on your heel or your toe, and you kind of like, there's a metal around the edge of the board. So you're riding on this part of the metal, then you're riding on this part of the metal. And when you're turning this way, you're going on that one. When you're turning this way, you're going on that one. It's like more rare that you're riding flat bottom. Flat bottom's kind of like when you're trying to go fast. But typically when you're turning in any kind of way, you're on one edge, you're on the other edge.
surprised that they just let you do that without being
This is
buckled in.
messed
Like
up
you're
that you're not
high up
strapped in
there.
here.
Oh, I just said that.
Did the waxing
This is
help?
me
It actually
preparing
did make my
myself.
board
Like,
feel
look how
better.
scary that is.
I don't get it. How do people like fall?
Very rarely.
That's crazy.
Anyway, then we got stuck on the ski lift. Like how, you know what? I don't need,
No way to put pressure on the edges with the boots that loose.
I'm also gonna have to figure out how to get off of the ski lift with a snowboard on my feet. I did it, by the way. I didn't film it because it would be really dangerous. Managed to get off the ski lift, put my boot back in, and now I'm snowboarding again, but this time on an actual adult hill. So far, so good.
See, like, doing this is like just asking to catch an edge. Anytime there's like some uneven ground, you're instantly gonna catch the edge.
Back in. I didn't film it because it would be really dangerous. Managed to get off the ski lift, put my boot back in, and now I'm snowboarding again, but this time on an actual adult hill. So far, so good. I am going perpendicular to the hill, which is not ideal for speed, but we're not going for speed, guys. We're going for standing. Dang it. That's too bad. Anyway, I think now is a good time for a bit of a compilation of me shredding this powder.
Oh yeah.
Okay, regular.
She's doing it. Yeah. Look at her go.
Janice, that board looks too small or something? Yeah, Janice, that was saying the foot positioning is weird, right? Sometimes she's regular, sometimes she's goofy, but like, look how it's kind of set to the back and like it's close together. Stance is too narrow. Yeah, that's what we were saying too, Janice. See, like there, it feels weird to be so far forward.
All right, here's the ski map.
But I like it how Maya doesn't comment if she's goofy or regular. She's just going with the flow. She's just feeling the vibes.
I can't read a map. We're going on another ski lift. This one is bigger. Spooky, scary. This one does have a bar that you put over your lap, which is smart. There was a girl that went on before us, though, that she was like a kid and she almost fell off, and then they screamed to stop the lift. Anyway, snack time. I got some grapes. They're pretty good. And then I had this cracker. It's a Japanese rice cracker. It's frosted. Yum. All right, back on the board. This is POV or Maya snowboarding. And you're really confident. You can tell by the way that you sound. Pause. Danny, put it in alpaca noise. I think I just did an alpaca impression on accident. Oh my god. That's impressive. Wait, I'm going fast.
I'm gonna die. It's the end. It's the end. I'm stuck.
Wait, I'm good at snowboarding.
Oh no.
Oh. Bummer.
I got stuck.
My sister had to drag me out.
Sister on the skis?
Wait, I recognize this hill. This is where everything went wrong. This was my wipeout. I almost died.
Catch the edge? See, honestly, it could have been way worse, low-key.
Wipeout. I almost died.
Okay, this is what I'm saying about catching the edge. This is what happens. But see, her instincts was pretty good here. She caught the edge, and she kind of like rolls her shoulder to like get out of it. Some people, they don't have the instinct to like roll your shoulder, and they just go boom, and like they call it like scorpion, where you just really smoke it.
I almost died.
But that's why you don't want to be flat bottom sideways.
Wipeout.
It was going really good. That was going so well. I'm having an okay time. But I'm also kind of tired. That's all.
There's your update. My board got really snowy. All right, back in the ski lodge. It's time for...
See, look, that's how it goes. One slam, and they're like, you know what? I don't need to do this. That's why I feel like when I teach the people how to skating, I've been somewhat unsuccessful about this. You don't want them to slam right out the gate, because if they slam right out the gate, they're like, you know what? I don't need to do this. I don't need this in my life. And like, that's how it goes. It's like, I feel like if she had a little bit more instruction of like how the edges work, it would have been a better experience. It's like, all right, we can't go sideways. Let's just go slow. Try to go on the edges, and try to avoid catching the edge like that.
Update. My board got really snowy. All right, back in the ski lodge. It's time for guess what? I'm giving you now to pause the video and type your guesses. Correct. A Dr. Pepper. This is actually sick. I was very excited about acquiring this drink. And then my boyfriend got a salad. I got some chips, and we sat in the ski lodge for a little bit. Kind of nice. Here's my Dr. Pepper taste test. Excellent, as always. That was it. for the snowboarding vlog. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you're liking these twice a week vlogs. I'm having fun with it, and so is Danny. I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Tell us what else you want to see. We'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.
Janice says, I always took lessons when I was learning. I can't imagine going rogue and trying to figure it out alone. Yes, I agree. And it looked like the other people in her party were skiing there, Janice. So what didn't even have like another snowboarder to feed off, it kind of seemed like. But yeah, Janice, would you like to teach Maya how to snowboard if the opportunity ever arose? I feel like Janice would most definitely, and that would be really cool. But it's cool that Maya tried it, you know, tried skating, tried snowboarding. But yeah, if she ever wants a lesson from Olympic snowboarder Janice Spiteri, then she is most certainly welcome. Growing up without money, that's how peeps have to do it sometimes. I don't know. I feel like anything snow is a rich man's game in general. Learn from YouTube alone. I mean, yeah, I'm sure on YouTube you could just write how to turn.
What's up everyone, Kevin here. In this video, I want to share with you the very beginner steps for your first turns. So starting off, we're entering the beginner zone. If you can find the easiest part of the hill, like the bunny slope to practice, that's where you want to start. Let's jump right into it with what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, this is what Maya needed to watch.
Heels. If you're able to slide on your heels with your knees bent, hips bent, back straight, and hands over top of your board, this is like the first step to being able to stop and control your speed. As I'm sliding, I'm just keeping my toes up a little bit out of the snow. The more you can lift your toes, the slower you'll go, and the more you let your toes get close to the snow, the faster. When you're first starting out, you can just play around with this a little bit, feeling out your heel edge slide.
See, like most people don't even know that you do this, you know? They just think you just ride flat. They don't really know that how the edges
and
work.
Keeping that toe edge up. If you put your toe edge down, you're gonna catch that edge and it's gonna pull you forward. Keep your toes up and master the heel sliding. Next, you want to practice the toe sliding. And toe sliding is same as heel sliding except opposite. Now you're sliding on your toes and keeping your heels up out of the snow. As I'm doing this, I'm pushing my knees forward into the snow. That's helping to keep that heel edge up. And I'm also just looking back and forth so that I can slide and look in the direction that I'm sliding. Basically, whichever way you're looking is the way that you're gonna.
Anyway, you get the point. Shout out to this guy. Let's see what we see on his channel. How far back do I have to go? Oh, pro times Olympian.
What kind of car is it? Oh, it's a Mercedes.
Look at this.
Look
Look at this. Yeah. Yo! What?
Clean.
Perfect.
What?
Textbook. Couldn't have done better.
That was perfect. Yeah, that was amazing.
That's you guys. Look, that's what my setup looks like.
Perfect. Textbook.
That's you.
Couldn't have done better.
That was perfect. Yeah, that was amazing. Janice, what is that thing?
I've been trying to find jumps like this, but I can't find a good one to do it on. They're all too big for my tame dog. But yeah, this guy was super nice. This was also the guy that goes, shout out Stream Elements, Snowboard Pro Camp. But I think he was one of the like OG YouTube channels.